Ise Lyfe, hip-hop artist, spoken word great, community advocate, successful businessman, educator. These aren't just romantic taglines, folks. This dude is the real deal.
What do you bring to the game, music game? As far like what makes you unique besides the obvious? You know what I'm saying? What can you bring that's going to really change this stuff?
I think for me, one, I own everything I'm doing.
That's real.
You know, and by me owning everything I'm doing, and that's not just like a notion or a concept, like I own everything I'm doing. It gives me a platform to, even if I decide to sell part of what I have, I own it to sell it. Somebody else can sell it for me and bring it from, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
I think another thing that I bring to the game is that I'm a spoken word artist. I'm bona fide in that lane. I'm bona fide in the lane of the MC and as an author and as a theater artist. So we're able to build, you know, really a boutique brand.
Still in his 20s, this kid is a force. Let folks count the ways. When his performance on HBO's Def Poetry aired in 2005, he was voted #1 on the show's viewer website. Look at that standing ovation. Next, let's talk about the music. He independently releases his first record, Spread the Word, and allhiphop.com says 3 stars. No, wait, that was 4 stars. Then he drops his next record, Prince Cometh. It's bananas. And Seattle Weekly says he may someday take over Mos Def's mantle as hip-hop's poet laureate.
I'ma say, what do we have?
I listen to T.I. and Young Jeezy, and I'm no different from them cats. I'm no different from a Big Rich or a San Quinn or Fab or Jack. I'm not different from these cats, but our stories are different. And we gotta tell the whole story.
Freestyle in the shower, shit to steam out your written rhymes.
Opportunity to see his work. I know that on the scroll of K-Top there's a poem that he does, and I was impressed by that poem. And then I believe I saw him out in the community, and I have loved him ever since.
Let's talk about amazing. Born and raised in East Oakland, Ise, a rapper. A kid from East Oakland in tennis shoes, and he's a commissioner of the Arts and Cultural Affairs for the city of Oakland. What? Now, on to the business. All the business. Ise owns and operates Life Productives, a social marketing education firm with a diverse clientele ranging from AAA, Kaiser Permanente, and airborne tickets all the way to universities, and producing content for the Eddie Griffin Comedy Central special. See Ise in the studio. See Ise in the classroom, in the PAC lecture hall, on PBS, in a music video, online, in his car, in the bathroom, oops, in Africa. Not impressed yet? Okay, take this. He wrote a book. Yep, add author to his resume. He's not a coffee house poet chat book author. No. How about this? The book is a hit, gets commissioned as a play, sells out the Tony Award-winning Berkeley Repertory Theater type of book. Okay, so he wrote a book and he's successful. I'm sure he's on to the next thing, but pump your brakes, cowboy. How about he gets an audio book deal and places the book and audio book in 100 schools? Ice, baby. Somebody should give this guy an award. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, somebody did. He won the John George Social Justice Award at 27 years old, and that made him the youngest to ever receive it.
What can you say is like the most gratifying part of this? Like, out of all this, you know, you get up, I mean, the money is fine, all that type of stuff, but just inside your heart, you know, inside of Ise Lyfe, you know what I mean? Like, what's the most gratifying part of this?
The most gratifying things is moments where I see people maximizing their human potential.
Okay.
When I see people at not being their best, but moving towards being their best, that's the most fulfilling for me. You know, with the staff, with you know, people that work. I don't think anybody works for me. I feel like people work with me.
you.
And you know.
Back to the music. He recently sold out the legendary Yoshi's Jazz Club in San Francisco. Now, you might think I'm putting it on thick, so look at these pictures while I catch my breath. He's a humble guy. But come on, man. He's crushing it out there. Here's his last couple of tours, man. So, Ice, any money you made doing all this? How about from his corner window office in his downtown compound? He employs this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, and that person. Plus donates and has a full scholarship fund. Haven't heard of him? Don't worry, you're not late. This kid is just really early.
You know, when it's real, you know, whether it's the hip hop I'm doing or the spoken word or the theater or all the business I'm into, you know, you're never really doing it for the fame. You're doing it because it's authentic to you and it's good for other people. But I've been telling people lately, you know, the point I'm at now is I just feel like this tree that fell in the woods and made this big noise and impact, and nobody's really hearing it, you know? And so my goal now is to take everything I'm doing and put it on a platform so I can be heard. Peace, world. I look forward to meeting you and you hearing me. Peace.
Learn more and join the conversation at www.iselyfe.com.
Yes.